Many of us struggling with how to talk to your kids about it, including me. Child care expert Alise McGregor is here with some advice. We were talking in the break about some of the crazy things that kids say throughout all this, because this campaign, more than any other, at least that I can remember in recent history, was full of some very pointed and frankly scary rhetoric for kids, wasn't it?
It was, and I think that, on Tuesday I saw a lot of parents bring their children to the polls,
Yeah.
and it really opens up a discussion with them about what's happening in our country. And I think, children hear things at school or at home or from neighbors, and it's very important to open that communication with them.
There are things that good can come out of this, certainly.
Absolutely.
And it's important for parents to take it seriously. Some lessons, first of all, that can be learned. You can teach your kid about government.
Yes, I think it's a great opportunity to teach your children about government. And, at Little Newtons, we teach them about all of the presidents. And I think it's very important that my 4-year-old knows who George Washington is, all the way up through our current president.
I love this one. You can talk about girl power, because we were many kids, many parents were hoping that this was a way to teach their children, and certainly their daughters. I have a young daughter of my own, about the fact that there's going to be the first female president. Girl power is important.
Yes, and as a mother of 2 little girls, I think that, there was a lot of excitement about that, but also I don't think it's over. I think that there's, we're going to have another election, and teaching them the history of how women got the right to vote and fought for over 70 years to get that, and I think it's an exciting thing to talk to them about.
If you can't say something nice, then don't watch political ads.
This, I think, is very important,
Yeah.
and I think that, how a friendly debate among adults turns into name-calling, etc. And we teach children to say nice things to each other, that words hurt, and it's important to keep that going and not show them that it's okay to call people names.
Building unity, we've heard a lot about that this week. The election's over. Now it is time, no matter who you supported, for the country to come together.
Yes, and it's a basic principle that, we teach them it's okay that so-and-so doesn't like pizza, that we don't all like to play with Legos, and our current political leaders are getting together to, have that unity and bring the country together.
I like this last one. You say maintain privacy. My son was very much wanting to ask everyone who they were going to vote for and why. And I said, you know what? It's their choice. You don't have to tell them.
Yes, and we had an interesting discussion about this with my 9-year-old, that it's important, and she said that when she's 18, she's going to vote for whomever I tell her to. And it was an opening line of talking about it's your vote, it's your privacy, and you don't have to tell anyone who you're going to vote for.
Wait for other times to do exactly what you tell them to.
Exactly, the whole rest of your life.
Not just voting. Alise, thanks so much. It's great to have you
you.
here. Some really great tips to tell your kids. We have that and a link to Little Newton's early education centers on our website, care11.com.